everyone, and welcome to Hey Qween Hot Tea. Oh, the show where we sip celebrity gossip and throw Hollywood shade. Yes, honey. We got some good stories in the teapot this week. Oh my goodness. Is that Britney's terrible TV movie? Oh, yes, it is.
Well.
Is that Mama June in there? Going bisexual? Oh, bitch, I didn't want to see that. Yes, it is. Oh, that tea is hot. Some of it's lukewarm, but that's okay. We shoot 2 weeks in advance. All right. Let's get this show started. Of course, I don't do this alone. I have some of my most favorite and funny people here on the panel to dissect all the celebrity bullshit. And to my left, it's the lady that took over for Arnold Schwarzenegger as the strongest woman in the world. She's got calf muscles that even the best bodybuilders could envy. She's just come off a ship full of 1,000 gay men, all trying to stick it in her. I'm talking about Mr. Julie Goldberg. What a bizarre intro.
Really? And they got it in, every 1,000.
They did. They got it in.
For why not?
For why not, Julie? You're on an Atlantis cruise with all that dick.
Yeah.
You want to be like the fellas and have your fun.
Dick deck, sucking dick,
Yep.
dick stuff.
You got the
balls.
haircut, so you're like, you know what? I'm going in. I'm going in.
Loads.
Loads. I know you love loads, Julie.
I love loads.
You love loads as much as I love eating pussy. Now, speaking of tight, beautiful pussy that never needs rejuvenation, I'm talking about Julie's partner in life.
Oh.
Not sexually, though. The partner on their podcast, Dumb Gay Politics, available on iTunes. Make sure you check it out. It's the beautiful, the snarky Brandy Howard.
Yay!
Hey, fuck around, sexy. What does your t-shirt say?
Partners.
Partners.
Partner. Is that your partner?
Is that your partner? You're gonna laugh for
I
her?
love loads.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I like to picture Julie in like little sailor outfit, like Good Ship Lollipop, singing it.
I love all the loads. Loads, loads, on the face and my hair and my eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
Loads.
I imagine you have a pretty large load yourself.
Well, someone we can be sure definitely does have a large load is to my right. She is gorgeous. She is glamorous. You can hear her on my podcast, Gayest of All Time, also available on iTunes and on every Hey Qween show on this fucking channel. I'm talking about, look at her, Miss Lady Red Couture. Loads. Uh-oh.
Wow. You guys say that outside of the bedroom?
Yes, you've met us before. You know we do.
Ew.
Ooh, I would never.
I would never say it, but I do it quite often.
Yes, you do. And I enjoy your Look at Her t-shirt.
Yes, of course. Always available at Hey Qween. Drag me all of the places you can find.
Available at heyqueen.tv and dragqueenmerch.com.
Yeah.
And speaking of dragqueenmerch.com, we have the Mogalita, who is in charge of that website, who has made it possible for all the young drag queens of the world to sell their shirt to the world. And her t-shirt is available not only at Drag Queen Merch, honey, but that bitch is in Hot Fucking Topic. I'm talking about Bible Girl. Hi, honey.
How are you?
You are giving me everything right now. It's a very Gucci moment.
Yeah, you know, kitchen sink, Gwen Stefani, a little something, 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 something. I'm just a girl, maybe.
Yeah. I love it. Well, congratulations on the Hot Topic t-shirts, honey.
Thank you very much. So surreal. It's like a mall goth. So
what
weird.
a dream.
So weird.
Do you find yourself just going to Hot Topic now and hanging around the shirt, being like,
I found myself going to the website and like trying to pinch myself a little bit to be like, is this real? And like in New York, there aren't any Hot Topics.
No.
So, but I went to to my first one yesterday, post like having this collaboration happen, and saw my shirt in stores for the first time. It was like so cool.
yes.
So weird. In
Well,
the best way.
congratulations for
Thank
that.
you.
That's
Thank
very
you.
exciting. All right, well, in honor of our special guest today, I thought we would start off the stories with, now we all know Britney has been dating Sam, whatever his last name is. We don't need to know his last name because it's all that matters is that his body is tight. He's got muscles, he's got face, he's got a scruff, he's vaguely Persian. We're not sure exactly what's going on, but he's hot. He probably has a nice beer can cock, and he's giving it to her good, and we know Britney likes that. Well, apparently, she likes him so much that she's thinking to herself, you know what I could do? Maybe I'm gonna marry this motherfucker. Because it really worked out great for me last time, guys. So apparently, Britney is considering marrying Sam, though let's admit it's a little quick. But the problem is, if she wants to marry Sam, she's gonna have to fight her daddy in court because Britney is still under the conservatorship. Britney will have to battle her dad in court. Because look, now this is the fucked up thing. Why they've continued to keep this conservatorship going this long is always what seems fishy about the Britney Spears story. Because it's all about what she's come through, she's doing great, she's doing whatever, but they still have her on motherfucking lockdown. She can't spend her own money, she can't make her own decisions, and maybe that's what she wants. And maybe they did take out that sliver of the brain, and lobotomize her a couple of years back, and that's why she's just the way she is right now. But they still have her on lock. She can't do anything she wants. She's really just like a little mouse in a little trail, and they go like, here's the cheese, Britney. So if she wants to get married, she's gonna have to fight daddy in court. And now they said they were keeping the conservatorship up because they were trying to protect her from a bunch of lawsuits. There was the perfume lawsuit. There was a bunch of lawsuits that were going on where they were keeping the conservatorship going. Be like, well, she can't make these decisions, so you can't sue her. But this is all seeming a little fishy right now. Bible, what do you think?
The conservatorship has always really been strange after like the Circus album came out because like that was like her rebound and like her comeback.
Right.
And it was a really well done comeback for her. And I know she doesn't like the term comeback, but like that was the official comeback in her career. And it was executed really well.
Yeah.
However, the Britney enterprise, I believe, really got comfortable in its ways with being able to just kind of like have its thumb on the pulse of everything she was doing, and I don't think it's being done in malice. I think in terms of being a product as a human being, it's just kind of what she's inevitably had to like kind of succumb to because of just like what it is. And it's shitty. Gradually, she's gotten her phone usage back. She's gotten her credit card usage back,
Thank
which
goodness.
is great.
Thank goodness, you guys. I can order as many pizzas as I want, and I can call Christina Aguilera and order like 150 extra cheese pizzas. Because I know she's on a diet. Thank you, Christina.
What I do hope she doesn't do is quickly marry this guy because he seems like he's pretty good for her. She seems pretty happy and like fairly stable and like is usually a private person, but she's very vocal on social media lately about like posting photos with him, and as is he with her. And I don't know. I mean, she already surpassed the curse that she's had where she puts her boyfriends or fiancés in music videos and then ends up breaking up with them. K-Fed was in My Prerogative. Her other boyfriend from like a few years ago was in the Criminal video.
Oh, right.
And this guy, Sam, he was in the Slumber Party video, which is where she met him.
Yeah.
And I mean, well, they're dating now, so she kind of like reversed what the curse should be. And I don't know, if she doesn't marry him, hopefully he sticks around because he's hot.
He is hot,
And
and
if she's
that's
not
the
dating
most
him, I'll date
important
him.
thing. Lady Red is rolling her eyes in I'm not sure what. What do you think, Lady Red?
Come on now, come on. Y'all know this all bullshit. Come on, they're pulling a J-Lo and Drake again. You know very well she's not gonna marry this man. You know why? Because she can't even spell her name without signing away her rights. You understand what I'm saying? Like, knock it off. Leave Britney alone.
Yes.
She's giving you shit in Vegas. She's letting you touch her and pretend to like her and all of that. Just take what she's giving you. I'm not a Britney fan, so it's not my fault. Like, I didn't create this shit. Y'all did.
You're right, Lady Red. I love you. I'd like to put my head on your bosom and say real close, hey, my What do you think, Brittany? I mean, Brandy?
I think she loves a vaguely Persian guy named Sam.
Oh,
I
yes,
think
she
we've
does,
seen.
because we know Sam Lufty
That's right.
back in the day was also probably hitting it.
And vaguely Persian as well. This guy's so fine. I love him. I think that she can marry him and will be able to, he'll get nothing. I think they should keep the conservatorship going forever. Because she eats Cheetos, and I mean, this is just true. Like, she has like toilet paper coming off of her shoes when she comes
And
out
don't
of
forget, Brandy, according to lots of articles, I love to take a shit in the toilet and not flush.
Doesn't want to
Leave
flush.
my bathroom real dirty.
Right. So, I mean, she's got all this. She's amazing. We love her, and we saw her in concert, and she was on one in the concert too. I was like, oh, she's in love with someone. We couldn't figure out who it was.
Oh, yeah?
Which dancer? Because she was present. She was like, weave and tracks and bun and full.
Her when she's like feeling
Yeah,
it.
she was like on, and so I like it. I mean, I hope the only thing you can do is marry her, and you have to stay married, and you have to pull the toilet paper off of her shoe, make her Cheetos, make her macaroni and cheese
Or,
from Kraft.
more importantly, macaroni and cheese from Kraft with crumbled Cheetos on it.
Right, and tuna from a can.
And Tina from a can. And get my daddy the duct tape. Why does he love the duct tape? I don't understand that.
Exactly. So I think, there's nothing this guy or any guy's ever going to get. You just got to go in and you got to stay the long haul. Even Kevin Federline couldn't do it. He couldn't even stay. He tried to. He's like, I'm going to stay. I got these 2 kids. It's fine. It's not hard. And then ultimately he's like, it's too hard.
I'm out. I'm out, yo.
It's too hard.
Last words on Britney, Julie.
Wow, he's so hot, and I hope she stays with him and stuff.
All
I
Julie
love
cared
Britney.
about at the concert was, I hope she plays I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman. And I was like, I don't know if she's going to play it, Julie.
That's my song. That's my
that
theme
your
song.
song?
That's my theme song.
Not, you're
I'm not a girl. Yes, not yet a woman. Yes, that's my
okay.
song. I love Britney, so I just want her to be happy. And if he makes her happy, then good for them. And you know what I mean? But,
Well said.
Or that she can find happiness in some
He
manner.
makes us happy, doesn't he?
Yes, he
Yeah.
does. Blam. That's right.
He lays
Plonk,
pipe down.
plonk. That's right. He lays pipe, Julie. That's what they say about straight men and gay guys too.
They lays the
And
pipe down.
ladies with big clits. That's it. She sticks her pipe in there.
That's right. They go, God, that clit's so big.
That
Get your
clit
big
is
pipe
big.
clit
Put your
in here.
big pipe.
Yeah.
Get
Pipe
that
cleaner.
Get your pipe clit in there.
clit.
Beer can.
Yeah, get your beer clit.
Beer can clit.
I love a beer
Yeah.
can clit. Fuck you guys. I have to sit here and say about loads and dicks. Get with a big hole.
Big can clits. All right. Speaking of beer can clits, there's a superstar who we've been enjoying all of her crazy antics. As I always like to introduce her, Kevin Aviance once called her America's most misunderstood black woman. I'm talking about Mariah Carey, darling. Now, she has a hot new boyfriend. I called him Steve Tanaka last time, but his name is Brian Tanaka.
What's the difference?
He is very lean and very hot, and he is having some sort of fake relationship with Mariah. I would hope it's real. He seemed very nice and caring on the reality show, but that could be bought and paid for.
So does she.
So this story is about, it might be true because it's about a $10,000 life-size Mariah doll that she bought for Brian Tanaka, and the doll, the doll is fully sized. It has her hair, it has her outfits, evening gowns, and it has recorded message, and it says things like, Mimi misses you, you're fabulous, and where's my champagne, darling? And it also plays his favorite songs, Dream Lover and Hero. And it comes with its own collection of sparkly gowns. Now, to his credit, in this story, apparently Brian thinks it's hilarious because Mariah is our favorite comedian on the DL. Lady Red, are you planning to make a Lady Red doll for your man?
When I get married, you better fucking believe it. When I get married, I'm gonna be rich because I ain't doing this shit broke or nothing. But when I do get married, every motherfucking here gonna know. And I promise you, I'm gonna have a life-size doll to pimp that ass when I'm out of town because I'm gonna be on the road. You know what I mean? I plan to be busy. But I do want him to press my chest and be like, get your shit together. You know?
Drawstring affirmation.
Yes, and he can pull on the drawstring out the pussy, you know, it's just could be a big giant drawstring.
The
you
big
slap it around too
drawstring.
much, it just swells up, you know. So like
Bible, what do you think about what's going on with Mimi?
I feel like this relationship is really fucking weird. Like when the reality show was being filmed, she was engaged to that billionaire?
Yeah.
And then like she allowed this like past relationship and then evolved into affair-ish.
Perhaps
adjacent.
photo op, maybe.
Yeah, like,
Backup dancer?
I don't know. It was like uncomfortable to watch and like to be like, girl, cameras are on you and you're still acting like the fool right now. Like, do you really care that you're engaged to a billionaire? Clearly
don't you think
she's got plenty of fucking money.
Don't you think that was a staged everything on that show?
I'd like to think not.
Can we flash back to the scene in the garden of flowers
It's so funny,
where they're having love together?
I like to think that Mariah's like actually that fucking insane that that's her reality and like that's what we catch on camera, you know? Like sauntering through the fucking tulips and butterflies everywhere. Like that's gonna be Mariah Carey with like 5 hot dancers behind her where she's playing like Bachelorette with all of them while engaged to a billionaire on top of that.
I don't know. Did you watch this reality show?
I did.
You didn't. Brandy did, though.
Bits and pieces, and I mean, I love like this guy. I feel what is he like half Japanese, a quarter Japanese,
Something, whatever it is, it looks perfect.
I love any sliver of Japanese at all. That's thin, straight hair, smart, quiet, gay, whatever's going on. It's great. I like it. She is America's #1 comedian now.
She is.
She's full fucking hilarious. And I feel like more than anything, it's Lady Red's doll that we need. We need it as when people get like the big pregnancy pillow that they go like that. Because it's a tall doll.
Right.
What are we talking about? 6'5", 6'4"?
6'8", baby.
6'8" doll.
Boom.
We could kill the market. We could shut the market. Fuck the Mariah doll.
Right.
Lady Red doll.
Bible
We need
girl,
that.
can you get on the line with Bed Bath & Beyonce and we'll get the Lady
Julie,
Red
you'd
doll
snuggle it.
going?
Julie would snuggle that as the pillow.
Yes.
Body pillow.
And every other straight man in this world.
Get it, Julie. Get that doll. Oh, yes. Oh, you are hugging it and loving it.
Let's watch Once Upon a Time on Netflix together.
Okay, from the back.
Now spoon me from the back.
Just like one hole in the seam, the sides, just one.
And there'll be this one little raised part of my backside that if you pop it, it has like a squeeze bottle and it shoots everywhere.
Well, I think that's one of the add-ons you have to buy when you get the Lady Red doll.
I'm gonna get the basic model.
Speaking of basic, there is a bitch from the past who is about to come out with a tell-all, and all of her former friends are nervous as hell. I'm talking about Mischa Barton, honey. Yes, a name from the past. Big Mouth Mischa, planning a tell-all. Mischa Barton is ready to cash in on her famous friendships and write a tell-all in a desperate attempt to rehab her image and finances. Oh, girl. Now, if you are a young person and did not watch television 10 years ago, like the OC that Mischa was on, you have no idea who the fuck this is. Well, she was on a show called the OC in what, 2000?
Sometimes 15 years ago.
15 years ago, okay?
15 years
That's a long ass
Weirdly a
time,
long time
This
right?
bitch is like Elizabeth Taylor at this point. Straight up. They don't know who this is.
So there was a point in time when Mischa was quite famous and she was hanging around with Lindsay, Britney, Paris, Nicole Richie. They were all having fun. They were all doing tons of cocaine and heroin and whatever they were doing. And they were showing they weren't wearing panties. They were flashing the paparazzi their puss. And now while the rest of them have all kind of grown up, even fucking Lindsay Lohan is not as hot of a mess as she once was. But Mischa has still been having problems, issues. Recently on TMZ, we saw that her neighbor in West Hollywood filmed her trying to climb over her own fence, being like,
mess.
this ain't good.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. And then she finally did get out of there, and she got herself a U-Haul. This is how you know that she is having issues in her career, because she got herself a U-Haul to move to her new condo or whatever, and as driving up to the front of the building, she crashed the U-Haul into the top of the, whatever the pass under that you drive into. Because she was like, oh my God, this is bad. This is bad. So Mischa is desperate for money. And so she is planning to write a tell-all with all the juicy details from all the early aughts partying that she did with all of your favorite stars. And your favorite stars are not having it. Brandy, you were hanging out with those same girls at that time. What's the story?
Well, I mean, this was the pinnacle of LA for me. I mean, this is when like Nicole Richie was anorexic with 2 pieces of bang. And they're running around,
So
and then
good.
Lindsay's there, and
They were
everyone's
on
great.
clenbuterol. Remember clenbuterol? I'm still trying to get
We were
it.
Googling every single diet drug. Britney, it's Paris. I mean, Paris isn't even in the photo, but Paris was ruling the scene. The thing is, now, is anyone gonna, what is she gonna actually say that we don't already know? We know that they've done a million drugs. I always knew about Mischa Barton that she was gonna do an initial spinoff with my friend, I won't say her name, who's a TV exec who went to her house. She lived with her parents in a huge mansion. Remember how she was in The Sixth Sense as a little girl?
All right.
And she was like, oh yeah, my spinoff's gonna be great. And she lit a cigarette into her, like her stove, but it wasn't even a stove. I'm sure it was like a weird thing you have in like your parents' garage. She was like living in her parents' like guest house. And then her whole hair lit on fire. And they were all fire extinguishing and putting everything out. And they're like, okay, we'll call you, don't call us. So she's been insane, and that was in like 2008. I mean, I think I would want to read, anything about all these bitches, but I don't think it's anything we don't know.
But I guess it's putting the point on it, right, Lady Red? She's gonna like really be spelling it out, and none of these girls want that to get out.
The funniest thing is, y'all are not going to want to purchase this unless you want fiction, because the bitch can't remember the shit. Anybody who does as many drugs as this heifer has done can't remember nothing. It's gonna be all cloudy, like misconceptions. Well, but then she fell out the car, and that's how it's gonna be. You're gonna be thinking you're reading the story, it's gonna be all having to be filled in. So unless I don't get why anybody would pay to listen to the ramblings of a drug-addicted whore. But it's true. That's what it's gonna be.
Bible, you're kind of a new generation bad girl, Mischa Barton, without the mental problem.
Well.
What do you think? Do you think that her book's gonna cause big trouble for your favorite stars like Brit?
Not really. I mean, the worst has already happened for Britney. She busted a fucking car open with an umbrella, while she was bald. And they said, it's stuff we all know. And on top of that, following what Lady Red said, with it being fiction, if it were gonna be problematic, her team would have already sued Mischa already. I think they're kind of on this trajectory of, if you don't acknowledge it, it's not gonna be a problem.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Mischa's certainly in that type of demographic where it's she has to be prolific and active in some type of way to keep her name in the...
And not just on TMZ and mental wards, because she is prolific when it comes to going to mental wards. That's for sure. She is prolific.
It's all good.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Mischa, good luck. I will be the idiot that buys your book, as long as you do
I hope Caitlyn Jenner does the audiobook.
Exactly. Mischa Barton, read by Caitlyn Jenner. It was early 2001. Britney Spears, me and Nicole decided after we did our clenbuterol, we would blow a couple lines in each other's pussy.
Thank you.
Continued on side 2. It's all
Let me get this book now. I'm interested.
Speaking of toads, who did not turn into Prince Charmings when they were kissed, our favorite reality star, America's jizz-eating hooker, Robert Sepulveda Jr. It's alleged. It confirms he's single and might start dating girls.
Oh my God!
So in a recent Julie, please don't hurt my wowie.
Sorry. Like, just stop it.
Well, Julie, I don't know.
I can't even let you go
Oh
on.
God, she can't even let me finish the damn story. She's so mad. She's breaking the set. She's low-handing out. She's low-handing. Oh my God. Julie, are you upset because you want to be Robert Sepulveda Jr.'s wife?
A person doesn't go from eating jizz to dating girls. Like, just stop it. Just stop it. I can't even get into it at all.
If you're a full hooker. If you are a full hooker committed to your craft, you will do anything it takes to get that dollar. That's what a hooker really does.
So that's what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about. I believe this story. I believe he is a full hooker.
Fucking
He is
asshole.
going to start dating women or whoever else will pay for his company to sit around and watch that square-ass jaw cut open cans. That's what the fuck they want, and that's fine. Y'all think he's beautiful? I think that you guys have glaucoma in all of your orifices.
White mediocrity.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't understand. He's a cool guy. He's a midget, but he's a cool guy. Like, but I don't understand why everybody's like tripping and shit. Like, oh my God, he's gonna start dating women. Yes, he's gonna start dating women. He'll date women, pigs, fish, dogs, whoever got the fucking money, and who could get him the money. That's what it is.
And that's exactly why. Because he needs the fucking money.
He's a whore. It is what it is. Look him up, bitch. He's a whore. It's cool.
Well, he shaved his beard. It doesn't look good. I saw him at Ralph's. Okay, I saw him at Ralph's. He was wearing a low price tag. I followed him for a minute. He does look handsome. He now recently has shaved his beard, which looks less handsome. He's so sick of everyone asking him about what he's gonna do. He's even at J Girls, blah, blah, blah. Robert, I know you've had a rough time because all the alleged videos of you with the cum and the jizz and the other disgusting things that you had came out. And, you know, you kind of got a real easy pass because very few people other than the Naked Sword and stuff called you out on the really deep, fucked up shit that we all saw on Naked Sword and other things, allegedly. I say allegedly because I know this bitch will probably try to sue us. Like, this is the one show, this is the one celebrity that might try. It's all alleged, but girl.
4 words.
Yes, Bible?
Get a real problem if that's the case. You got plenty of shit against him anyway.
Oh, God. You know, he's single and he's ready to mingle. Julie, you're up first. You're his new wife. Actually, I figured out who the bachelor for next season of Finding Prince Charming should be.
Oh.
Julie Goldman, everyone.
Yeah.
You got
You're
it.
gonna do it.
Well, we all know that RuPaul's Drag Race is no longer on its flagship network logo. Logo will play VH1's sloppy seconds and give the encores. And all gay bars across the country are killing themselves because it's now Drag Race on Friday nights, and that means their Monday or Thursday business that they used to have a bump for is gone. So Logo is seemingly like a sinking ship, but they're trying to throw out a life preserver, and that life preserver is just deliciously horrible. It is the new reality series produced by Kelly Ripa, actually, Logo's Fire Island, which has been garnering headlines such as Logo's Fire Island contributes to America's moral decline. Okay, so we have a lot of mixed feelings on this show. Now, the article in The Advocate says that, you know, what if this is the first time anyone's ever seen a gay person? Like, this is what we're gonna be, this is our representation, this is what, look, we reserve the right to have our own trashy reality shows, okay? It can't all be When We Fucking Rise, honey, okay? Sometimes sometimes we want to see pretty people with really pronounced cum gutters fighting, throwing shade, and call each other fucking bitch, okay? That is our right. We don't have to all be perfect every time in case someone's never seen a gay person before. So then we have to all, and fuck that, okay? But this show is gonna be horribly good. I also liked A-List New York, and that made me want to kill myself, especially when they started getting the gigs that I wanted around the country, honey. Now, this show should be called Countdown to Rotted Faggots, because these people might be nice in real life right now, but 5, 4, 3, 2, rotted. They're about to be at your club, at your bar, waving, wearing Andrew Christian underwear, with the ass out. I mean, Lady Red, will you watch these white gays turn it up on Logo's Fire Island?
Of course I will be watching this stupid shit. The only reason is to make fun of y'all, because I can't read you on watching the shit that you watch unless I watch the shit you watch first and then read you for watching it. Get it?
Well said,
Yeah.
Bible girl.
I feel like I'll end up dabbling and watching some of it. However, I'm a little weary of how they're trying to represent Fire Island and the culture of Fire Island. Because it's not all circuit parties all the time, and the way they're branding it is like a weird mesh of Cherry Grove versus the Pines, but it's more the Pines culture versus Cherry Grove, I find, whereas Cherry Grove is a lot more like old school gay culture, old school drag culture, which is awesome because like that's what's important, and that's what's helped set like such a precedent for like what I'm doing, for what she's doing, for what you're like, for what all of us are doing within the industry. You know what I mean? And so I have a tough time with like being okay with just like advocating. Okay, I'm just like gonna say or generalize that Fire Island reality TV is gonna be boiled down to circuit parties and drama that yields from going to said circuit parties. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I feel like there's so much culture that can be delved into, and it's being completely overlooked, and that's a problem for me.
Even if you looked at any documentary about Fire Island, it's like getting into like AIDS and getting into the, our history and getting into a deepness like the Normal Heart or whatever. Right. They're not going to do that. They want shallow. They want hot. They want.
They're going to be taking showers outside. They're going to be stealing each other's Special K. They're going to be anal douching. They're going to be. I mean, it's, you know what though? I will be there for it. And Logo, I hope that you stay on the air to continue to give us other crappy shows.
Thanks for canceling our show.
Look, let's get serious about a very important star, guys. Mama June.
Why?
Mama June is back with Mama June. Hot or not? What's it called again? Mama June went by, but can't buy a date. Now, Mama June is in the midst of this reality show where she's getting weight loss surgery, and she is now trying to look beautiful. They've given her a weave. She's, you know, the kids are so out of fucking control. They had to get some other show. She loves to date pedophiles, but now she's getting it together and she's having weight loss surgery. But apparently she wants to get a date so bad that she's willing to go bisexual. So, Julie, Mama June is right outside that door. Come on in, Mama June, and meet your new lover.
Oh my God.
Mess.
Well, as long as she makes me sketty.
Yeah. Don't you love spaghetti with ketchup, Julie?
It's like the new tequila.
I mean, I can't. I don't even. What I'm thinking, I can't even say. I can't say. I can't say it out loud. What I'm thinking.
What, you want to eat sketty out of her pussy?
No, that's what I'm saying. No. The thought of that is.
Because that's a big pussy right there, probably.
It's so much more than that. And there's so much more even getting to it.
Yeah.
Don't
forget the
find
feet.
it first.
Don't forget
mean,
the feet with the
the
bugs
feet,
on them.
the feet.
Remember the bugs feeding on the
Her
feet?
toenails on her socks.
The feet, yes.
Oh.
We're talking about you have to go through the legs.
And you got to lift, separate.
I don't, yeah.
You got to probably like hold one thing to hold it up, and then you're still like a cavern inside, like where Gollum lived.
Not.
I mean, that's where you go. That's where That's where, and I'm sorry, I mean, that's where I would fully suck a dick first.
Wow, I think we've finally done the story that got Julie Goldman over the edge. You can watch Mama June have her reality show. It's Mama June from not to hot, and it is horrible. And I think the show should be called Honey Boo Boo. From normal kid to diabetes-ridden fatty, because everyone's looking very unhealthy in the family.
How about we just don't support pedophilia sympathizers?
Right.
Well said.
Right.
Because regardless of like how great of a person she is, she
that
still
bitch.
gave that motherfucker a fucking platform.
did.
And she
And
was
new.
totally fine with him
children.
coming back
And children.
into her life
Yeah.
after
New.
there were enough like anecdotes from her own children
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Abso-fucking-lutely
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
No, do
Yeah.
not give her a platform
No.
at all. Same with
No.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Right.
Unless they
No
do
more
a
hateful people.
sassy road trip show together that ends in a car
my
crash.
God.
No, because she'll get fucking paid for
And
it.
Mama June
Yes.
go on a road trip.
Yes.
Oh, it's like the new Simple Life.
Yes. yes.
Oh, we're going to now. We're sexy secretaries today, Mama June. We're sexy secretaries.
It's like a tale of two cities between Caitlyn Jenner and Malibu and Mama June and wherever the fuck she is.
I mean, but after
It was
they
the
do
best
this show,
of times. It was the worst of
It
times.
was probably just the worst in general.
I was just wondering after they do this show, are they going to fix her mind, fuck her body and her teeth and
No.
shit? Are they going to fix her fucking brain?
No.
Because she still got this little girl, Alana, who's growing up in the midst of this shit, you know, talking about, hi, I'm Alana, and I'm in college, but don't nobody know, because I do pageants.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Mr. Julie Goldman.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brandy Howard.
Thank you.
Lady Red. And to our special guest, Bible Girl.
Thank you.
Darling. You know what? Brandy was right. You did bring it. You gave
Yes.
all your opinions.
Yes.
You weren't afraid to do it, and we love having you, honey.
I'll always come back for you, John.
I love you, sweetie.
I love
and
you.
we love you guys, and we'll see you next time on Hey Qween Hot Tea. Bye, baby.